Well, hey, y'all, it's Krystal Hunsucker, Magnanimous Monday, and welcome to your $1,000,000 message. I'm a little tired tonight. I know you've heard it before, but in the very best way. And my heart is just so full. You know, we finally have thawed out down here in Texas from all the ice and snow, and we really had just the sweetest week of family time. And then I got to sneak away for a couple of days for a girls' trip celebrating a very dear friend of mine turning 40, which it was just such a gift. And then Sunday, we celebrated Boone's 10th birthday. Oh, can't even believe it. One of my most favorite days of the entire year. Birthdays really make me very, very nostalgic. Look up the old pictures, and I love to just in my heart and my head and in the moment go back to that day that I first held him and his little fingers and the overwhelming feeling of becoming a mom for the very first time, and now watching him just grow into this kind, funny, strong, really young man. He's becoming an adult, and it's just one of the greatest joys of my life. And I know, yes, he's 10, but I'm not raising a boy. I'm raising a man. And I want to shift gears, so I just had to tell you those little things. So let's shift gears and talk a little business for a minute. So for a long time, I've said I want to grow my influence, not just for fun, not just for business, but truly make a positive impact on people's lives. But just being honest, I struggle with consistency. And social media-wise, I would post in bursts, get inspired, and then disappear when life got busy or I overthought it or I just didn't feel like it. I was like, I don't want to post. I don't know if you relate. So about 30 days ago, almost 30 days ago, I made a decision, nothing fancy, nothing perfect. I just made a commitment, and I committed to posting one video every single day. Some were planned, some were very messy. Tonight's was a little messy, but just so impactful. But it was nothing fancy, nothing perfect. Some were planned. Oh my gosh, I can't thank you guys. I'm everywhere. Some were throwbacks. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I lost train of thought. Some were throwbacks. Like I did a throwback over the weekend from Conan O'Brien sitting in the car talking to me. But I just kept showing up every single day, you know, allowing for God to kind of lead me and guide me on posting for that day. And yes, I'm going to share some stats with you, not because numbers define success, but because they do show what can happen when you consistently show up with your values. So over the past 30 days, my content was viewed nearly 200,000 times. Pretty cool, right? I reached almost 20,000 accounts, had 2,600 interactions, and more than 100 new people who are choosing to follow along my pages and my journey. But here's the important part. Those aren't just numbers. That's thousands of real people who heard something positive. That's conversations that started in DMs. That's encouragement landing in someone's hard day. It might have been a sell or two of products, and that's influence being used for impact. But the real growth, of course, it really did happen in me. It made me grow in confidence just getting on that camera. I stopped waiting for perfect. I learned to show up even when I didn't feel like it. I stopped overthinking and just started serving. And here's where staying core value focused really does matter, because guess what? Guess what post actually made me lose followers? Sharing the Bible recap for kids. What? Isn't that interesting? But let me tell you something. It didn't shake me and it didn't stop me, because I'm not building a platform just to be popular. I'm building a platform that reflects who I am, what I believe, and how I want to serve people. Some posts grow your following, and some posts refine your calling. And that's really the balance. We can celebrate growth without tying our worth to metrics. Numbers are a tool, and they are important. They measure reach, not value. So as long as while you're posting and you're doing all these things, your identity is grounded in who you are and what you stand for, you can post boldly, you can love people well, and let the results just let them be what they're going to be. So here's the challenge for you. Do your own 30-day video challenge, not to chase numbers, but to grow your voice, to grow your confidence, and really to grow your impact. Share your life, share your story, encourage somebody, teach something, make somebody smile. Let numbers, those metrics, those dashboards on Instagram and Facebook, let it be a byproduct, but let the impact be the goal. Consistency builds confidence. Confidence builds influence. And influence used with purpose. That's, my friends, where the $1 million life really is. Raise your hands in the air so I can bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. May you know that if God is for you, who can be against you? With God on your side, whom shall you fear? May you be like a tree that is planted by rivers of living water, whose leaf will not wither, and whatsoever you do, say it with me, it shall prosper. Have a magnanimous Monday, and let's start doing those videos. Get comfortable, guys. You will be so glad that you did.